Oh my God, welcome everybody. Year of the Tiger. Happy New
Hey,
Year. Glad to be here. Oh
how
my
y'all doing?
God.
What's going on?
Tigers.
Tigers.
Real tigers. Fake tigers.
Ah,
Eye of the tiger.
eye of the tiger.
Tigers everywhere. You're not even going to do it, are you?
It's the eye
Eye
of the tiger. It's the thrill of the fight. Rising up to the challenge of our rivals.
Oh.
And the last no survivor stalks his prey in the night. And he's watching us all in the
Of the tiger.
That was pitiful on my part. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. I can't do what Survivor does. I'm sorry. It's okay.
Happy New Year.
It's okay. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Hey.
We're in the midst of, or at the almost the end of the New Year festival and all of that, but that's okay.
Okay.
We can celebrate whenever
We can
want.
still say Happy New Year. You know, it's only I don't know the math on what day it is in, as far as like the percentage of the year that's
the
passed.
percentage of the year that's already. Well,
But
okay,
it's less than a quarter.
but no, they don't celebrate it when we do.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they celebrate
so
in
actually, we're
February,
only about a
right?
week off.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
no,
Yeah.
I'm close enough that I can claim off
Okay.
in the ballpark. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Tiger.
You're somewhere in the midst.
We're in the midst. Year of the tiger. Year of the tiger.
Yes, it's the year of the tiger.
Tigers at the door. Tigers everywhere.
Tigers outside.
Making friends with tigers.
Shoot, it's scary
Playing
outside.
tigers. It's like one day I was out hiking.
Hmm.
I was out hiking.
I'm imagining this is a Thailand story.
You know what? Sure.
Sure.
So one day I was out walking in Thailand, and dude, no way. Like, I look behind me and there's a tiger, and I'm running. You can. Tiger come. Oh,
Wait,
oh,
wait,
God,
wait,
there's
wait,
a
wait,
tiger
wait, wait,
behind
wait,
me.
wait, 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 wait.
Are you casting doubt on my
Of
story?
all of the things I would want to know about people, whether or not you've actually seen a tiger is top on the fucking list. Why have I not? Why have I not heard
that
this?
question honestly without destroying the story by saying, yes, I have seen tigers close up and in person. That's crazy. And they are huge and scary. So I'm running.
Yeah.
And I'm running. There's a tiger behind me. There's a cliff, like up here. And I'm like running. And I'm like, oh, the only place I can go, man, I'm going to climb down this cliff. You know what I mean? I'm going to climb down it. I'm climbing. And I'm like, I'm holding on to these roots, right? I'm holding on to these roots. And I'm like, looking up. And there's like,
There's a strawberry there.
hush, don't ruin the end. So, like, there's a tiger, like, looking down at me.
Okay.
And I'm, like, hanging there like this. You know, like, I'm like, right like this.
Yeah.
Are you... Stop doubting the reality of this story. I was running. I was in Thailand. There was a cliff and a tiger.
Okay. Yeah, I believe you.
Sorry, I'm hanging on the cliff, and I look down. And I look down.
What do you see?
A tiger looking up at me like this.
So you see another tiger.
There's another tiger, like just like this. Like,
Oh,
see me,
wow.
like straight doing this thing to me. So I got another tiger down here doing this thing to me.
I didn't know that was coming at all.
Well, the weirdest part was they literally took their paws up and put them like this, and went like this at me. We're watching you. You know, like two big giant tiger nails, and it's a claw, so it's
Right.
four of them looking at me like, hey, I see you.
Yeah.
See you up there.
Right. What happened?
So I was hanging there. I saw this little strawberry up to the side. And I am telling you, it was the sweetest strawberry I've ever tasted.
I got so excited, man. I thought you actually ran from a tiger. I got so excited. I was like, I gotta hear this story.
That's actually a fairly old Zen story about the idea of tasting life, that there are going to be tigers.
Yeah.
There's going to be tigers chasing you. There's going to be tigers waiting for you.
Yeah.
But man,
Oh, wait, and pounce.
don't miss the strawberries. Like, in the midst of it, savor. I get it, life's not always easy, but... and I'm running.
I was so sold in the first. You had me in the first half, man. I was so convinced. The crazy part is I've heard this story at least 3 times. So I should have known we were going to start with this story. I should have known. It's okay.
Well, I mean,
I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
you're not mad.
I'm not mad. I'm not upset at all.
Well, I like to sometimes I like to, if you accept that there is constant pressure, the pressure is somehow lessened.
I like that. I like
You know what
that.
I mean?
That's
There's
a nice
something
thought.
about, okay, this is the reality.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look for the other pieces. Like it's almost like once you accept that there are tigers,
Right.
it makes it easier to look for the strawberries.
Well, the thing is, like, to some extent, the perfectionism piece, right,
Right, right.
that we always talk about, I feel like part of it is there's sometimes a lot of pressure. And I think that what it is you're putting a lot of pressure and then no pressure at all.
So
A lot of pressure and then no pressure at all. A lot of
Ooh,
pressure and then no
different.
pressure at all. And I think going back and forth like that is way too confusing.
I don't remember what it was supposed to be called then,
What?
and it all makes sense now.
What is it? What is it
Hot
supposed
cold.
to be? Oh yeah, that's
So your
right. You talked about
perception
me
of
that.
pressure
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
hot, cold.
Yeah.
So that you were
Yeah.
blow my mind, brother.
Dang, I didn't even know I was
So
doing
you
that.
know
That's
what I'm saying?
crazy. Nah, but
when you think about
yeah.
it,
Yeah.
the idea that your ability to judge the pressures you're under
Yeah.
is fake.
Oh yeah, of course, because of the
It's
fact
as-
that you're the one putting the pressure on you at all times.
Well, no, it's no. I don't even mean that.
Okay.
It's as fake as if in January you walk out and it's 50, it feels warm.
Mhm.
And if you're used to 80, 90 degrees,
You walk
50
out and it's
feels
50.
cool.
It's cold. It's cold. It's cold.
pressure's the same.
Yeah.
So literally, it doesn't have a hotter or colder. It's not more pressure ever. It's perception.
Yeah.
So that in the adjustments, so that when you feel at your best,
This is harder. This is easier for me than school was.
is it?
Yeah.
Do
Definitely.
you, okay. Explain that. Do you feel like you're at school sometimes in here?
Not really.
I mean, not as far as.
I mean, like
that
in
you
a
learn
in a
at
in a
right
I'm
now.
learning things aspect, yes, but like school was a very different thing for
So teachers were never chased by tigers. Would you have enjoyed school if there had been more tigers?
me. Probably.
Probably.
There's a couple teachers I can think of that I wouldn't mind seeing them run from tigers.
Run from tigers.
Yeah.
No strawberries for them.
No strawberries. No. No.
You run from tiger.
They
No
don't get.
strawberry.
They don't get to. They don't get to stop and look at the flowers.
You no strawberry.
No strawberries.
I was thinking the soup Nazi from Seinfeld. Oh, God.
The soup Nazi.
If he gets mad, he goes, "No soup for you."
Really?
And it's like, you tigers, no strawberries. No strawberries for you.
I would say like. Yeah, I would definitely say like the pressure here is very different from the pressure I experienced at school. At school, I had this constant pressure to like get things done that I didn't have any stake in at all, like I didn't care about at all in the slightest. So it was very different from like right now. I literally like I enjoy what I'm doing. I have I have a vested interest in getting the things that I need to get done. And I feel like I'm actually contributing. I feel like I'm actually contributing something
Like you're actually contributing
as
something.
opposed to I'm just doing this thing that this teacher told me to do.
Ooh, yeah, no, I get that.
You know?
I get that.
Yeah.
I get that.
That's the way it can feel sometimes, you know?
You ever seen Life of Pi?
No.
You've never seen Life of Pi? I'm gonna ruin the
No.
entire movie for you.
Okay, fine.
But it's still we'll watch it.
I bet it's worth it.
So first off, visually one of the most amazing movies I've ever seen.
Okay.
The majority of the movie is just him and the tiger on the boat.
Okay.
And coming to terms with the tiger on the boat.
Let me guess, the tiger's imaginary.
See, now you ruined the movie. I didn't even ruin it. I was trying to figure out how to not ruin it. Well, but I'm telling you, you won't feel that way. I look at everybody and go, remember there was... I actually point out that there was never a tiger in the movie. As far as the way they filmed it, it's all CGI. So if you watch that actor, man,
He's really
he's really
by himself on the boat. Yeah.
I mean,
got to be the same way
Maybe that's us.
for Andy
Maybe
Serkis.
Maybe we were really alone.
I mean,
Maybe
that's
the Tigers
possible
will
too.
play there.
That's possible too.
Go into what that really means in the film. It's not an upbeat.
Yeah, I still don't
using the
know
metaphor, I am.
anything about the movie.
I worked at
yeah,
that. 'Cause I want
that's
to watch it with you.
yeah. I have no clue.
But sometimes we feel all alone fighting with our tigers, and our tigers are imaginary. I know, man, I'm overly philosophical today.
That's okay. That's okay.
Then, if you gently place your hands in the mudra position, you will be in touch with the all force. And
Right,
no, it's
right.
not that. It's the very point I'm trying to make today is in amongst it all, when it's really hard, you can't expect there to like things aren't always going to be joyous or great.
Yeah.
But when they are, take note.
Yeah. See, you know what I love about, so we were watching yesterday Comedians in Cars. And the one thing I love about that show is, like, it comes across to me like when people are doing when people are invested into artistic endeavor, like, there's this certain hunger to get out what you have to get out.
Ooh, yeah.
There's a different mindset that I've only experienced a taste of it, but it like sometimes when I'm rapping, I feel like this deep, like, hunger where I'm like, I gotta get out what I gotta get out. And, like, I don't know if comedians experience that. I would assume that they do to some extent. It might be different in the way that it feels, but, like, I heard them talking about, like, the butterflies in their stomach, and one of the comedians said everything that feels like everything that looking back was worth doing, you had butterflies in your stomach before you did it.
I have a question.
Mhm.
What if? What if everybody feels that?
Yeah. What if
What if the part that makes people feel like they're incomplete is one of the things that happens? One of the ways you deal with that is, okay, I have to get it out, and you do it.
Yeah.
One of the ways is
You push it down. Yeah.
And so the entire rest of your life, you feel like, damn, I didn't do that thing.
Well, I definitely think that there's some people that feel that, like, that can understand that, of feeling like they need to do something, they need to say something.
There's something that they
but
need
they're
to do.
not.
I'll never forget.
Accessing.
My dad,
Okay.
who's passed away 20 years ago, but that there was a moment where suddenly he felt like he had all this art in him that he hadn't created. That the world he had chosen to live in, though having its joys, the architecture, the
Right.
the owner's representation, and it's a little complicated to describe it all out. But point being, he was down in the basement making these beautiful pieces of acrylic with, like, things floating through them, and but he needed to get what was in his head out.
Right.
And so what do most people just not?
I think most people just don't.
It's that pain I feel.
Well, the thing
when
is,
I feel the world, I feel this weird anxiety. Everybody feels like they're not complete.
the thing is, I often see a lot of people that, like, either don't get out exactly what they need to be getting out. So they'll pick this career for this reason.
Well,
As opposed to feeling this calling to pick this career.
instead of dreaming of who they want to be, they dream of what things they want.
Yes. And it's a very different thing.
Because then the decision becomes made on, well, what's going to be available to me to. So.
Right. When I was a kid, I used to look at what professions make the most money. That was literally my only thought, because I didn't want to be broke. I literally just worried about, all right, what professions make the most money. And then as I got a little bit older, as I got more interest in making music, I started looking up, how do I make money at music?
Right,
and then
right.
and then it switched to, how do I make enough money to support myself on music? Because that's all I really need.
Okay.
All I really need is enough money to get through to keep making music. That's really all I. Exactly.
That's kind of where we're at too.
That's really all I want right now. And once I get that, then I can worry about taking it further and stuff like that. But right now, all I'm focused on is how can I get enough of this thing that the world needs
Right.
to run to keep doing what I want to do. That's it. That's all I want.
How do we get to keep talking to them?
Yeah.
How do you get to keep making music?
Right. Right. It's that.
You know what? How to roof over our
Right.
It's kind of funny because when I dream about, so everybody knows that we're at the point where what we're trying to do is talk about the nonprofit and bring money in and yada yada, and none of that is about
Us. I don't think.
it's not about me.
I don't think it's about me.
So that
Yeah.
what I want to see is the studio able to consistently be a beacon of a place where people feel like they can get that part out of them.
Yes.
Whether it's their story, whether it's their music, whether it's their art. I
Because
would love
of-
to have two-dimensional art. put up
Because of the
constantly,
fact that I know how
too. Instead of
important
your mouth.
because of the fact that I know how important it is for me to be able to express myself and me to be able to get out what I need to get out, I'm totally down with the idea of other people need to express themselves, other people need to get this shit out. Other people need a piece that they can call
This guy's getting it right. I'm just saying, this guy's getting it right.
I'm trying.
If what you feel inside you is that creative and you
Yeah.
know you feel it, I don't care
Yeah.
who you are.
I would be at a desk job literally like tapping,
God,
just waiting to get out of this suit. Waiting to get out of this suit.
been there. Oh my God, cubicle life is
It's not what I want.
not for me.
No.
But what if
Uh-huh.
we are so constantly like work-life balance is what we call for. You know, like, so I'm only going to do tigers for this part of the day, and then this part of the day I don't have tigers.
I
know what I
feel
mean?
like I feel like you should try your best to go 100% on life. Don't work at all. Don't work. Just do like live life to the fullest. If you feel like you need to make music, go make music. If you feel like you need to make art, go make art. I mean, I know that there are people with responsibilities and things like that.
There's only an 18-year-old
like,
who would come up
listen,
with, you don't need no money, don't worry.
you know what I'm saying? I know that there's people with responsibilities and things like that. Like, they've made certain decisions in their lives, but I would say, like,
Sounds bad today.
huh? It sounds bad.
Yeah, there's a weird feedback thing happening. There's all kinds of issues.
Oh shoot!
How bad was it, Cub?
Is it better?
La la la. Okay, this is a test. La 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 la. I really want to do. Oh, there it is. La la la. I can't do it. I can't
Sound
do Daria.
isn't great today.
Dooby dooby doo. Can I hear you? Miss
Is it-
Echo.
Is it any better?
It's hard to tell.
Yeah.
Give me a phone thing. Is there a thing to just
A
plug in?
phone thing.
Yeah.
Oh, a headphone.
No. A thing to plug my phone in so that it's into the board.
Oh.
Give me that. You can hear in those headphones, right?
Yeah.
They're plugged in. Can you hear my phone? Does everybody out there hear my phone?
I don't know yet.
Well, let's see what we can do.
I'm gonna say play something real quick, and it'll see if it's coming through.
Do 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 do. Let's see who we can call. Let's see if it works. Let's see if this works. Let me see. Do 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 do. Jason Lyle is also watching live. I see. Ooh, good stuff. Good stuff. I know that we're just making noise here for a minute, trying to perfect the sound. That's
Yeah,
kind of
trying
what
to
we're all
figure it
about.
out.
Make noise, be heard. Today the noise is a little bit off, so we're gonna try and work on it. Let's get an expert on the phone. See if we can hear this coming through the board or not.
Is it calling now?
It is calling now. Can you hear it calling?
Yes, I can.
Can?
Yes, I can.
Well, you should ask her what's wrong. I can't hear her because I'm lazy and I don't put on headphones. Answer your phone.
I did.
Hey. Oh, this is.
Being a little fuzzy.
Go ahead. I got this.
Here.
Yes.
Hello.
How's it sound?
It's beepy. There's that beeping you get, and you sound fuzzy sometimes when you talk. It's not every time. It's like when you guys hit a certain tone, it gets fuzzy.
So like Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear.
Yeah.
How do you sound? Or you haven't heard you yet, have you? You don't know what you sound like.
Can you hear both of us?
Can you hear both of us, Echo?
I can hear both of you, yeah.
So, what's your
That's
very
wild.
first memory? What's the first thing you remember in life?
Uh,
Dead air kills time.
Say something.
Say something, girl.
I
Come on.
probably,
I want to
probably
let
the
everybody know
windshield.
this is
Probably the
Echo, my
windshield.
daughter, and also, a prime mover and shaker in making promotions for us, being out there sharing stuff, and overall just loving me at least. Glad my child loves me.
She said
I have
something about a
crazy
windshield.
first memories because my first memory I
Said
would say
something
that
about a
I
windshield.
remember vividly, yeah, would be the windshield incident.
Is it the windshield incident you remember? That's funny. Jason brought up the same thing.
Did he?
He did. He absolutely did. It was a memory, and what he remembered it was that it was his hockey stick that she
I
used.
remember sitting in the car when it happened and being so scared.
Absolutely. Let me bring the audience up to speed. Once upon a time in a galaxy far, far away, I may have had a relationship that was a little complicated, and at the end, I was trying to leave with 3 children in my truck while the now ex obviously was smashing the windshield out of the vehicle. And you're saying that's literally your first memory?
I think I
Oh
was
man,
like really little. I was in a diaper.
I'm aware. I was there. I probably changed that diaper because I took the 3 of you didn't even have clothes. We went straight to grandma's and then we went to the store to get more clothes and shoes because you guys didn't have shoes.
I love you too, Jason.
It was one of those. Yeah, that was a weird day. Wow, I'm so
Where's Brittany?
I don't mean to apologize for that being your first memory. I was kind of hoping one of the. And then Dad was singing to me memories. But that's honest, man. I promise it's a striking memory that I will never lose. I've never, other than that time, had anybody try to beat a windshield out of a vehicle I was in. Because do you remember the problem was there was a car behind us. I had to go out over the grass to get away. So what's your fondest memory of childhood? Let's go a different route. What do you was there good stuff?
Getting Snowball.
Getting Snowball. And
Yeah.
why was Snowball named Snowball?
Because I liked the snow. Cat was orange.
The cat was orange. I remember Snowball.
So there was
as
an
well.
orange cat named Snowball.
My daughter is my daughter. You better believe. I had a cockatiel named Toad.
What is a cockatiel?
It's a bird. Squawk squawk. Little gray white ones. They talk sometimes.
Okay.
Or you can call them cinnamon, so you can charge extra. But anyways,
And we used to watch the snow dance in the streetlights.
I'm gonna have to give in and get headphones.
Yeah.
Talk to my daughter for a minute. I'm gonna get
Okay.
a set of headphones.
Um.
Talk
What's up, bro?
about Tiger.
Sup.
Oh my
I-
gosh, speaking of tigers, I think they're a symbol of, like, definitely power.
There's some. How do you think that?
I don't know, I just think they're so beautiful, and the way they go in the forest, and you don't even see them, like,
I think tigers are really graceful. You know, like even for such a powerful animal.
Stop talking.
Yeah, even for such a powerful animal, I feel like they're really graceful. They like to go around strutting their stuff.
Dad, do you have that, statue that Grandpa made, that replica thing?
Did I what? You on?
The
You
statue
have
that your dad made.
statue, because you were talking about Grandpa and the art he did. You have that, it's like a replica of one that's downtown, I believe, isn't it?
Sit behind me.
Ooh, let's see it.
Let's
Whoa.
see it, let's see it.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I was just thinking, even though passed away when I was little, it was always really cool to see that stuff, and we would take me to the office, and I guess I never really knew, because I was young, the struggles.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'll be honest. I was in. So, my dad suffered from back then bipolar disorder, manic depression, whatever you. That was what he had been diagnosed with. But that there were some severe highs and lows. The first most noticeable deep depression I was actually in Thailand when that happened. I was present for one of the times it was manic, where it was like watching him age over me. He went in kind of ginger and gray because he had reddish hair, and came out stark white. But as far as good memories of that, one of the things I remember when I drive downtown, when I see the buildings that are tinted kind of red, I know that's the marble my dad made. You can.
I think it's really crazy when we were going through so much stuff, and our lives were so chaotic. They never, like, I never felt like their lives were chaotic. And now that I'm an adult and I know everything they were going through, it's like, wow, they really did a lot.
Absolutely. Did so much where no one sees our tigers. Do you know what I mean? We're all running from some tiger, but that we all kind of hide that that's part of life, that there's that constant feeling of, oh crap, this next thing, or oh crap, that thing coming behind me, or oh crap. That's why you gotta, you can't, you gotta be right here, because taste the strawberries, because screw the tigers, you know?
Hey, that's really interesting. You think of the tiger as something tasty, the tiger is something, but to me, the tiger is like the guardian angel. The tiger's there.
Absolutely. You know what? I think that's equally as valid. I think that in the end, you are the tiger too. That the tiger chasing you is you.
I think the eye of the tiger is
Oh, I
definitely
like
about
that.
perspective.
You know, that in the end, you are all the pieces in the story. You are the strawberry. You are running. You are the tiger. Oh my gosh, so deep. That's so
That's-
deep.
That's something to think on. Yeah, that goes back to you are your own worst enemy. The only thing really putting you down is yourself.
Well,
So
right.
if you learn to harness the tiger, then
So what you're saying is it's all.
yeah.
It's an illusion. It's all an illusion.
That's funny.
I mean, I truly believe the mind's a powerful thing. So if you can harness that, the tiger will fall in, then yeah, life's yours to the taking.
Oh, absolutely. A mind is a horrible thing to waste.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I've, anyways, there's a longer version that has something to do with eventually you're wasted or something. I forget what it was.
And mom always used to tell me that my mind was a dangerous place to go alone. So, it's nice to have an outlet to be heard.
Oh wow, thank you. Well, I think kind of our whole talk about where's the line, and I get it's not to get off of where's the line, but even in a show like this where I'm talking about the idea that in Life of Pi, the tiger not really being there, in
Right.
real life, the tiger's chasing you. In the end, you being
The
the very tiger.
Right.
I hope that what I'm doing is being honest about how hard life is, but then painting a picture that's really actually fun. It's not like, oh my god, I'm trying to figure this out. More like, oh wow, these wacky dudes are actually saying stuff.
Right.
Yeah. Everyone struggles in life, but you can stand up.
Oh my god, right? And laugh.
Yes.
The most, I think everybody leaves an important step out of meditation. First step is and breathe. Second step is and giggle. Third step is and repeat. That's all.
Breathe,
That's it.
giggle, repeat.
Breathe, giggle, repeat.
That's
I
easy.
remember when I was younger, I was bullied a lot, and that's one of the things she taught me is you make a joke about it, and you're taking away that bully's power.
I taught you that? So good at this. I don't remember. For the record, that answer is literally, man, I don't remember that. If anybody's thinking that was me egotistically taking credit, that was like, damn, I was giving some good answers. I don't know where those went. Like, I've talked to I talked to my children lately. It's a new thing I'm trying. They've reached their 30s, and so they're interesting, and They have actual thoughts. I
Right.
remember when they were in their 20s when they didn't have any. But anyways, I love. There's something about discovering that you planted a seed somewhere that just fills me with a joy. That is maybe the impetus for this entire thing when you think about it.
Right.
Man, it doesn't matter if nobody ever knew who I was, had a clue about this show, and somehow the fact that there's little seeds planted anywhere and they bloom.
Right.
Oh well, you know what? Yeah, that's it. That's all of it. That's
Right.
it. That's how you change the world. You affect it. It just seeds.
I think that definitely helped me later in life, you know, my struggle with addiction and stuff. It wasn't something I had to hide.
Yeah.
Just like laugh at it and be open about it. Not embarrassed. It's like, yep, I did that shit.
Yep, I'm human. Yep.
Right.
Guess what? And you know what? You can tell me you never did nothing, and guess what? I know better. I have learned that those people that say they have never done anything wrong should not be trusted.
No, they should not.
Those people are lying. Well, oh my God, it was amazing to talk to you. You are our very first ever guest at Studio 586B Echo.
Thanks for having me.
No, absolutely. You'll get your prize package is already in the mail.
Yes.
It is astounding. You'll be amazed. It's a giant box. It's got all kinds of things in it. If it doesn't show up, call Amazon.
It's got a stuffed animal tiger. A stuffed
All right,
tiger.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye.
It's official.
It's official.
It's official, everybody.
Yep.
It's official.
It's official.
We're taking guests. We're going to talk to people.
Yeah.
We're going to make noise.
Right?
We're going to be heard. I'm telling you. It's the oh man. Yeah.
It's the
Eye of the Let me give you the worst possible rendition so that you'll think
eye
Ross is
of the
better.
tiger.
Thrill of the fight.
It's a good song. It's such a good song. When's the first time you heard that song? Like, did you hear the song on the radio or did you hear it in a movie?
It's a movie. It's from Rocky.
Is it?
It was written for Rocky.
It was written for Rock. Ah, dang it! I thought it was.
Not
thought it
Rock-
was a
not-
regular
not the
show.
first one. It's like
I mean, regular
Rocky. I don't think it's the first one. I'd have
I
to
think
look
it's
that
the
up.
first one. Maybe.
The Eye of the Tiger, the first one.
I thought it was just a regular song that they put in Rocky.
Of Tiger. You're the tiger.
You're the tiger. Definitely.
Make noise.
Be heard.
Be heard.
That's the goal.
Right?
Yes.
And then, what if that spread?
Right?
What if you were like talking to each other? You know, like communicating and like acting like the other people were human too? That'd be a better place for me and you.
I feel like you just made a quote from a song, and I'm like, that's funny.
Gifted.
There's a Michael Jackson song where he says that. Something similar to that.
Well, I can claim that it's my own thought because black.
Because black. That's your explanation? Because
Michael Jackson doesn't exist after the Jackson 5. I'm joking. He's like stunned. He's like, no!
I'm like trying to contemplate on that thought. I'm trying to noodle on it a little bit. Yeah.
I don't think that's true, by the way. I do occasionally like to quote Ross Jordan. I am so excited. Are you not blown away? We just talked to somebody on the phone.
Yes, we did.
We said it would work, but we get afraid of things not working. We're like, I know
Yeah.
that will work, and we just say that over and over again.
Yeah.
So we don't. I know I was about testing it like a week ago, and we're like, I want to know what works.
I mean, obviously we gotta fix some things, but it's okay. The concept is there. The concept is there.
Ooh, I
We
like
just
that.
gotta perfect it.
Tigers are graceful. We have to give each other grace.
Ooh.
Hello, Mom.
Hello. Is it me you're looking for?
Dun,
Dun,
hello.
dun,
You
dun,
gotta fill space, man. If I'm looking
Dun,
at
dun, dun, dun. I'm trying. I'm trying.
trying.
I'm not
I'm
trying.
trying.
Try.
Oh, it's ringing.
Is it?
Who do you think could be at the other end of the phone? It's ringing. I can hear it. It's ringing.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
I would like to introduce the entire world to the greatest woman in the world, our financial benefactor, and she who has made this all possible. My mom. My mom! My mom! My mom is here. How are you doing, Mom?
Uh,
We're testing some stuff. Can you tell?
Yes.
I to say C Echo Lee. So
How did this sound? How did it sound?
Sound good?
well, she was
Oh, so we
Okay, yeah.
probably need to up her.
Yeah. I tried to.
I think so, yeah.
I tried to play with. I tried to play with the levels a little bit.
Might be my phone too. I keep everything down. That might help alone in itself. That's... Well, but it means, as somebody who has often asked for more interviews, I know that that is a personal interest of
Yes.
yours, Mom. So I was wondering, what's your first memory? What's the very first, like if you close your eyes, like how far back can you go? What's your time machine like? I mean, where does it take you?
Well, I know it goes back well before 5, because I remember before I went to school, I was living in Detroit, and there are a couple things I remember. One is in the child rearing of the past, it was apparently quite all right to pin your child into their baby bed, like put a sheet over the top,
Right? And then
Yeah.
just put them in.
and you had to stay in there. Obviously, my sons being able to get out of their crib early ran the family.
We came by that honestly, you're saying.
Yeah.
That you two were hard to corral.
Well, and I was, and in those days they didn't think you would damage somebody's psyche by pinning them in.
So that's your memory, being pinned to the bed?
Not to the bed. No. It was like you take a sheet and
You
I
put it
and I
over the
wasn't old
top?
enough to know how to undo safety pins,
Oh,
because
just,
that would have done the whole thing. But then the sheet covers the bed, the top of the bed, at the
The
height
top of the crib?
that the railings go up.
oh.
Oh
So you
wow.
have your own little tent.
Oh,
No,
okay.
yeah.
Now actually I kind of am enjoying this idea.
What?
It's not
What?
claustrophobic at all.
Yeah, no, that sounds. I want one of those.
You want
I'm
one?
thinking a small cage where people can just throw fruit to me, where I get to just be quiet. Yep.
Well,
Okay.
They're called the bottom bunk of bunk beds.
The bottom bunk of bunk beds.
Yes.
The bottom bunk of bunk
If
beds.
years when I visited cousins, we would make something like that by having a sheet or a blanket come down over the side of the bed
Oh, right.
on the
Okay.
bottom bunk, and that was your, whatever rocket
Your
ship.
your tent, your rock, anything you were making that day, anything that was in your
Yeah.
imagination.
And and that the cool thing about that was it usually meant there was somebody else there visiting, or you were visiting somewhere else, and you had a whole shared fantasy going on about what was happening. You were doing this, you were doing that. This was
Pillow
your
forts. I come by pillow forts honestly too.
Yeah.
Then
thing. Pillow forts, yeah, pillow forts.
I do love a good pillow fort.
Yeah.
I can remember going to the Chews, and that was what my god sister and god brother wanted most, was that everybody knew that when Matt showed up, he would build giant pillow forts.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a point where I had gotten older, and I was like, oh, I gotta go build pillow forts. And looking back, I'm like, how could you ever be tired of building pillow forts? That's just wrong.
Right?
Yeah. And I have discovered in this new age of technology a way to be included in pillow forts, even though my body is not the size of a 2-year-old or a 4-year-old anymore. And that is because I have to visit your brother and his children by phone, and so FaceTime, and the FaceTime grandma fits anywhere.
You know what? That's a valid point. They can just take you with them wherever they're going.
It is cool.
That is
so
wild.
Cool.
That is really cool, actually. That the
Yeah.
idea of being able to, have that kind of interaction on the move from that kind of. I don't think of it much because I mean most of my grandchildren are pretty close or now of an age that they're not that interested in me and won't be back for another 5 years. You know what I mean? There's that middle ground between 18 and 22.
Yeah.
It changes. Like you don't see much of them.
Yeah.
They no longer need you for necessities, so they're like a little obsessed with their own thing, which makes sense. I was too.
Like survival of
Yeah.
their own.
Yeah, survival helps. It's a good thing.
Become a person separate from your first family. Those are important things, you know.
Oh, absolutely.
Making pillow with other people.
Well, Mom, you are
Yeah.
officially our second guest ever on the show. Now, admittedly, we'll be doing more guests in our morning show. What's coming soon is
Oh.
we're gonna start doing morning farm report, something.
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 We got something.
We got something coming.
We got something going.
Expect more of less of a topic, more of clips, more of talking to people, more of reviews of what we've done already,
Right.
more of things we found in the world where we go, how is this even possible?
Yeah. It'll be cool. It'll be fun.
So farm reports, FARM reports.
Oh, that'd be
Really
PH.
start with. Oh no, I know.
Oh,
what you're
okay,
doing,
go ahead.
But if you were going to do a play on that, you would. As I recall.
Pork bellies?
Yeah, you could do, but pork belly. But the weather is big.
Oh
You know
yeah, we
what?
should start with the weather.
Maybe, yeah.
And
I need
some-
to have somebody all over the world where I can call a different spot in the world every day.
Check what's the weather here.
Well, that would be cool.
That'd be cooler to like, hey, what's the weather in Tokyo today?
Right?
What's
I get you.
What's the weather in India? Hey, how's it going in Russia? I'll just
Well-
call my friends on Facebook.
Yes, yes, that's a good.
That's the idea.
You might want to figure out what time it is there first.
That would take the fun out of it, but I will. I would talk to them first. We would know that.
Yeah, we'd
Yes,
get that.
yeah.
I
together.
might have to prearrange people, or I could have people just call in with the weather from anywhere in the world, whichever.
Yeah.
And anybody you have call in, then see what they do is they're on the show. I'm really
Right?
sneaky. Okay, Mom, I love you.
Good luck with that.
We're about ready to wrap it up, and it was so good to talk to you, Mom. Thank you for all of your support. Echo, Jason, Sean, everybody out there, David, anybody listening, you know what? Live compassionately and just spread the love like my mom does. My mom's amazing, and it just gives and gives and gives, and it's like an endless well because she's not attached to it. She just is. Well, she is a little. But because of that, she's also a mindfulness. I don't want to say
Ah.
coach. You're going to teach a mindfulness class.
Yes.
I wanted to give a
yes.
shout out to the fact that, you know what, a lot of this crazy, almost spiritual stuff you get is actually just me regurgitating stuff my mom's been telling me since I was like, like 2 or 3 inches tall,
wee.
probably like a very wee little lad,
We little lad.
Yeah.
a wee little
Yeah.
lad. Okay, Mom, I love you, and I bet we talk again soon.
Okay.
Okay,
Bye.
bye. Oh my God, what a day!
What a day. What a day. What a day. What a
What a
day.
day!
Yes.
But what a great day! Oh my God, what a great
We
day!
got some things done.
I'm like,
Got some things figured out.
right? Dude, mind blown on so many different levels.
You know?
No, okay. Let's back it up a little bit to tigers.
Okay.
We went from tigers chasing us.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the eye of the tiger.
Mm-hmm.
We saw tigers everywhere, and eventually we realized we are the tiger. That even the stuff that's chasing you is just up here, it's perspective.
Yeah. There's a difference between running from the tiger and running with the tiger. There's a difference.
Right?
I think so.
Well, or that even when you're running from the tiger, if you stop, it's your tiger.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, for a second. We have some friends all over the world, and I want to bring up an important point here.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, if you're running from an actual tiger, none of these answers are gonna work, man.
Oh yeah.
You're
yeah,
in a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of trouble
I don't
if you're being
know.
chased by a real
I don't
tiger.
actually know how to like escape from a tiger. That's not something I know anything about. If I get caught by a tiger, it's over. I think it's safe
Well,
to say.
It happened to me once, and what I do is I climb down a cliff. And there was a tiger at the bottom.
I still believed you when you said it happened to me once. I should have known you were just gonna go into the same story.
Taste your strawberries.
Yes. Taste the strawberries.
You know what? Life is complicated. That's going to be a given. Notice the good bits.
Right?
Clip the flowers, gather fruit.
Yeah.
What it's not that you can expect joy, but man, when you get it, don't let go of it.
Don't let go.
As a memory, you let go of it as you're not attached to it, but
Right.
you get to keep it.
Right.
And the coolest part is if you start looking back, man, there's flowers and fruit, strawberries, and stuff you never ate. I
Right.
promise. I could go on forever. The fact of the matter is, I can't express how invigorated I am by how the day went. I am telling you, I never know what the topic is until it finds me, and I am always amazed by where we end up.
Yep.
Sometimes delighted, always amazed.
He was like, "Yeah, let's dial that back a bit. I've had some misses where I was like, the episode didn't go as well as I planned."
I can't find the end of episode thing again.
The end of episode. Oh no.
It disappeared.
Oh no.
It's gone.
It's gone.
Its image.
It's gone.
It's gone.
They're not good. They're not good. Where's the?
Let me see. What could we do? Maybe I could add a different image. Maybe there's another image.
I don't know.
Better. Let's see. Da 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 da.
Da 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 da.
See, we're playing music.
La
we're
da da da.
singing, Love and life.
Living la vida loca.
Living la vida loca.
Do, 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 do.
What if we just did that?
Whoop.
Studio 586B. Make noise. Be heard.
And we're gone.
Yeah. Come on.
Mm-hmm. It's up.